Namaskaram everyone. We are live on YouTube as well now. Welcome. We'll wait for 2 more minutes so that more people can join in. If anybody on YouTube can also confirm if the audio is all right on YouTube. How's our Zoom session going? Okay. Waiting for such game. Namaskaram. Yes. Am I audible on YouTube before we start? Nidhiji confirmed on Zoom that I'm audible there clearly. I hope there is no lag. There are no technical difficulties now. Very interesting session today. Really excited for what we have in store for this evening session. But before that, doing a quick audio check and waiting for 2 more minutes. We'll start at 8:05. I thought I could bring Zoom call also here so that we can do the puzzle together with people on Zoom. But seems like Zoom is just visible as a white block. We have viewers. I'm trying to contact you. Can I download it from Play Store? No, you can install it on your phone. I'll show you. I'll show you what you can do with it. It can be an app on your phone directly, but not from Play Store. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Kannada speech, Kannada Sahitya, Radha Prasad ji, all right. Namaskaram. What time is it? We'll wait for 1 more minute so that more people can join in. And for all the members of all tiers on Patreon and Zoom, not just for the third level and all that, all members, the Zoom meeting which is happening simultaneously along with this live stream is open. You can join there if you wish to. Yes, we see there are more people. Namaskaram, Pravina Garu, how are you? Lloyd Weldy, Namaskaram. Okay, let me, oh, this is what's visible. Let me see if I can do this. Will this, nope. Let's see how this can go. How to join the Zoom meeting? All members can find the Zoom link in the description. Just become a member in any of either Patreon or YouTube and you'll see the Zoom meeting. Anyway, Zoom is so that people can participate and play along with me. So I can hear people on Zoom. People on Zoom, feel free to unmute yourself and talk to me whenever you wish to. Nidhiji confirmed that the audio is working fine. Let's get started. All right, it's 8:05 p.m. Audio is good. Namaskaram, welcome. It's been a while, I know, since we had a live stream. But yeah, here we are. Namaskaram, welcome. All right. Before we look at what we have in store for today, we are at a crucial transition period in this year. Any guesses as to what it is? Either on Zoom participants or YouTube? Any guesses what this transition period in time is right now? Specifically tomorrow. It is International Day of Yoga, World Music Day, many such things, but all of that is because of something. It is World Music Day tomorrow and it is also International Day of Yoga tomorrow 21st June, because tomorrow marks a significant shift in the way the planet is. Any guesses? Or does anybody already know what it is? Summer solstice, exactly, Dr. Meenakshi Verma. Yes. Tomorrow is summer solstice. So, starting tomorrow, the nights are going to get slowly longer. And you'll also notice that we have more and more festivals of Sanatana Dharma starting from tomorrow. Tomorrow is also Yogini Ekadashi. And starting tomorrow again, we'll have Ashadha Navaratris or Gupta Navaratris, which start on 26th June, which is next Thursday. The upcoming Thursday is Ashadha Navaratri or Gupta Navaratri or Varahi Navaratri. An extremely auspicious time for those who wish to work on their Agnya Chakra, which is what Varahi corresponds to. It's also the tantric form of goddess Lakshmi, so she's also sought after for building wealth or artha. That starts on 26th, and that Ashadha Navaratri goes on until 4th, Friday, 4th of July. And then there's Shayani Ekadashi, Ashadhi Ekadashi on July 6th. Then, of course, Raksha Bandhan, and going forward, there is Gayatri Jayanti and many festivals, Raksha Bandhan. And in August, of course, we'll have Janmashtami and Ganesha Chaturthi and all, more and more festivals. Varalakshmi Vratam next month. All of these festivals to counteract the longer nights that are going to happen from starting tomorrow, and also to make use of that shift of how the planet's energies are from the first half, which is Uttarayanam, to the second half, which is Dakshinayanam. So Dakshinayanam is coming up, which is also extremely auspicious time for sadhana. The first part of the year is for reaping the yields of sadhana. The second half of the year, starting tomorrow, is to work on one's own sadhana. It's time to apply oneself towards all sorts of sadhana. So that's all starting tomorrow. So wish you all an extremely auspicious sadhana pada, the second half of the year that's coming up, and International Day of Yoga tomorrow, and World Music Day tomorrow, and many other festivals coming up. With that said, we have 3 extremely exciting topics of discussion for today. We are launching the first word game that we have built at the Sanskrit channel. It's named Padavali. We'll see what Padavali is. Then we'll look at how to play Padavali. Most of you might already have played it, but for those of you who haven't, we'll play it with a demo game. Not the Ganesha Namastubhyam, but a demo game which I have prepared just to show you how the game is played. And then the first puzzle, which has been launched already, which is live right now, we'll play along and discuss the words of that puzzle. Again, this night, as we speak during this live stream, the second puzzle will also become live. So they are all scheduled like that. We'll have one puzzle every week. Hopefully we want to make it one puzzle every day as the number of people who play this grow. And then we'll quickly look at the future projects we have in mind, and many other miscellaneous discussions. And if you want to continue these discussions, you can join the Zoom call that is happening simultaneously. Let's quickly look at that. We only have 4 people: Chandrima ji, Nidhi ji, Pravina ji, and Lloyd. If more people want to come in, I know we have a few more members than this. Where are all our members? V. Reddy Garu and Kavita ji, deep motivational quotes, Yogesh Raval ji, all members who are watching this stream. You'll find the Zoom link to join the Zoom session that is happening simultaneously in the description, and the password also. All right. So, what is Padavali? Padavali is a word puzzle. Simply put, it's a word puzzle. But it is not a memory-based word puzzle. It's not that you have to know these words already, or you have to have a lot of Sanskrit knowledge to play this puzzle. You can use your logic your knowledge of existing, your existing knowledge in your regional languages in daily life. It helps if you know any Indian language and you derive and find words within a grid. And this also helps you expand your vocabulary. Might find, you're very likely to find new words, new Sanskrit words, which might have many stories, different kinds of concepts, different insights into Puranas, into Shastras, into different kavyas. And so it will also help you uh, build that curiosity as to what this word could be, and where this word is from, and different kinds of knowledge systems of our heritage. And Padavali is also the first Krida or a game which is offered at krida.thesanskritchannel.org. We want to build more games here, but we want to just go at it step by step. This is the first ever. We are really excited to have your feedback on this. And check out also our other projects. We have many other projects. We have some of them we have finished. Recently, we have finished our Saundarya Lahari exploration, 100 shlokas of Saundarya Lahari. That is also listed here. Narayaniyam is also listed here. Bhagavad Gita is also listed here. And Valmiki Ramayana, which we have started but put on hold because not many of you were interested in how we are presenting it. So we want to rethink how we present Valmiki Ramayana. So all of that is at projects.thesanskritchannel.org. And this Padavali, the first word game, is the first of the Kridas or the games that we want to offer to public. Having said that, how to play Padavali we'll look at with a demo game. Let me bring that. How many of you have played it so far? Padavali, can I see that in chat? How many people played Padavali already? The first version. This, if you click on the link for Padavali, which is krida.thesanskritchannel.org /Padavali, you can see the link here. Let me zoom it in a little more. This link that you see, you will find this in description, in our bio, Instagram bio, everywhere. So you click on this link, krida.thesanskritchannel.org /Padavali. You will find this interface for our game. But this is not the demo game. This is the existing puzzle. What I have prepared to you for demo exists here in archived puzzles. Many of you might have played this, but there is a hidden section for all puzzles in the past. You can play puzzles of this week, current week here, and every puzzle which has already, come up and made public, but the week is gone, they're all archived here. These are other puzzles that you can play. Let us look at how to play this through this demo puzzle, Ganesha Shloka. So you will see that there is a hint, Ganesha Shloka. And if you click on this Krida play button, this grid becomes visible and your timer starts for you to find all the words here. How will you find these words? If you click on this, you'll see the time that is passed and how many number of words you have found. You'll see there are a total of 7 words hidden in this grid, and all of them are related to this hint, Ganesha Shloka. So you can start finding words. If you want an extra hint, you can click on this I information button, and you see this is a very obvious hint. I've given you the whole shloka. Shuklam Baradharam Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadhanam Dhyayet Sarva Vignopa Shantaye. So this is the shloka, and this is the hint for finding words in this puzzle. Now, if you can't read Devanagari, you can play this game in 9 different Indic scripts, including Gurmukhi or Malayalam. You can play the same in Kannada. You can play this in Bengali if you wish to. So we have plans of teaching you all these scripts, and Sanskrit can be learnt in any of these scripts. It's not limited to any one particular script or a regional language of Bharat. If you can't read any of these scripts, you can also play it in English. Just find it in English. You can play this word in English, this game in English. And you want to understand what these words mean, and what these concepts are. You might find Ayurvedic concepts here, Kalidasa's kavyas, different kinds of chandas. We have a wide variety of puzzles waiting for you. You'll see how the next puzzle, which will be live this evening, is on tomorrow's theme, which is International Day of Yoga. But if you want to dive deeper, we'll do that discussion here. You'll see that there is a YouTube link, a live stream link here for every puzzle, and that will be the deep dive session where we explore the words of the shloka further. Now, Ganesha shloka is the theme. So 2 minutes already passed. I'm just explaining it. So you are running against time to complete it first. How to play this game? There is a game guide here for those who are new to this game. So you can swipe up, down, forward, backward. You swipe like this. You can swipe down, you can swipe left, or you can go diagonally, and you can go in any direction to find words that are hidden inside this grid, which all relate to this hint. So if you want an extra hint, you can also see information which is Shuklambaradharam Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam. So all these words are present in this grid. So you find that. Can you find Shuklambaradharam here anywhere? Anybody? Zoom people, you can feel free to unmute yourself and speak. No, you didn't. So there are some questions. Dylan is asking, I tried playing yesterday, but it seems you need to already know Sanskrit to play it. Not necessarily. This is, like I said, based on logic and reasoning. You can see kind of how meaningful words form. We'll do that now. Yes, let's dive deeper into specific words now. Today's topic is Ganesha's shlokas, because this is our first session. We want to start with a theme where we worship and pray to Lord Ganesha to start and launch this game. So this demo game, you see, it's a simple hint. This is the whole shloka, Shuklam Bharadram Vishnum, and here there is a shu here, klam is here, ba is here, ra is here, dha, ram. So if you swipe like this, you found your first word. The second word is Vishnum. Where is V in this grid? Can you find a V? There is a V here, and Shnum is here. You swipe this, you found the second word. The next word, Shashi Varnam. Sh is here, She is here, Va is here, Ranam is here, Shashi Varnam. Or if you are not too comfortable in English, you can switch back to Devanagari, Shashi Varnam. All of this you found. Let me zoom it in a little bit more for you guys. Now, what is the hint again? The next one, Chaturbhujam. Where is Chaturbhujam in this grid? There is Cha, Tur, Bhu, Jam. So there is the next word. If you know this shlok already, you can find, of course, you will know Chaturbhujam. Then Prasanna Vadanam. Prasanna Vadanam. Then Dhyayet. Dhyayet is right here. Now again, if you want to play this in Kannada, you can switch to Kannada and play this in Kannada or Telugu or Malayalam or Gurumukhi. Up to you. Then Dhyayet. The final last word is, if you want to check the hint again, Sarva Vignopa Shantaye. So Sarva Vignopa Shantaye. Then it will give you the time taken and the accuracy with which you selected words. Now you can share this, you can play this again, Punaha, or share this achievement with your friends on WhatsApp, on email, as a message, anywhere, and challenge them. This stats will be shared with them. You can play it. This is the demo of how you play Padavali. Now, let me ask you how you play the actual game, the first puzzle. That was a demo. Now we come to the first ever puzzle of Padavali, which is Ganeshaya Namastubhyam. Again, it's kind of obvious, the hint. Tomorrow's also kind of obvious, I guess, but you'll see. We'll see that how you feel about tomorrow's puzzle. If you want an extra hint, different names of Ganesha. All right, kind of obvious. Now, I know many of you have already played this, so let me see what's going on. Hint is not showing on my side. It should. This is the same interface for everybody. Yes, Shabdah. I will fix that. It's not Labdha Shabdani. Shabda is also used in masculine and neuter gender, I think. Let me quickly check. Shabda. Masculine. Yes, it is a Punlinga Shabda. You're right. Vijay Lakshmi Acharya ji, thank you so much. We'll fix that Shabdaha. Hint is empty. It should not be. Maybe refresh it, try a different browser. Not sure why it is. All right. Let's look at the first puzzle. What do you think? Galam, the doesn't make galam. You how do you apply logic and reasoning to solve this? You look at one sound and look at the sounds that are neighbors of that. So gaja, okay, gaja is an elephant, gaja. Then gaja bo doesn't make sense, gaja na makes sense, gaja shu doesn't make sense, gaja na naha. So this is your first word, gaja na naha, easy enough. So then you start at lam, da, bo, raha. Then it would be lambo daraha. If you don't know that already, you can try it out. Your accuracy will be down. For example, he ram a. This is definitely not a word. You can try it out. It's nothing, happens. Your accuracy goes down, but he dam doesn't make any sense. First of all, that doesn't seem like a word. So using your sense of what could be tangible Sanskrit words, you can start finding words. So shu doesn't make sense. Shurpa makes sense, but shurpatah doesn't make sense. Shurpa gha doesn't make sense. But shurpa, what is the other neighboring word for pa? Or ka. And after ka, it could be another ka, or shurpa kataha doesn't make sense. Shurpa karnaha. This makes sense. And this is the third word. Then u is here. Upu doesn't make sense. Uma makes sense. But if you select it, it's not the name of Ganesha. Uma and traha and putraha you can make. So Uma putraha. There's the fourth word. And then kaha ya na vi. If you kind of spend some time, think about it, you see this is vinayakaha. And like that, you spend some time with it, you see Nasha naha is here. So what nasha naha? Gha a. So agha nasha naha. If you try, you'll see that it is becoming a word. And tum is here, daha is here. So tundaha is a trunk. You can kind of make use of Sanskrit dictionaries if you wish to, or in the internet, whatever else, to see what tundaha means. And then maybe if you already know Vakratundaha is a name for Vinayaka, you can go Vakratundaha. And then Dantaha is here, Eka is here. You see Eka Dantaha becomes another word. And finally Herambaha. You finish this also, you'll find all your 9 words. And the puzzle is done. And I took this time 3 minutes 53 seconds with a 56% accuracy because I was searching and fishing for words. If you know these words beforehand, great. The difficulty will keep increasing as, or depending, we'll keep the topics, these themes related to different festivals and different times of the year that we are at. So this is how you play the first puzzle of puzzle 1. I know most of you have already played this. It's 8:26. So in another, once you have played this, you can look at other puzzles. There is Rishayo Bharatasya. What do you think this could be? Any guesses what this is? Can anybody find the first word here? Type it out in chat, or you can tell me, unmute yourself and tell me on Zoom. Yes, well done. Thank you so much, Meenakshi ji. What do you think this is? Rishayo Bharatasya. Can anybody guess the first word here in this?
Vishwamitra.
Yes, well done. Have you played this already?
Yes, Udaji, I tried. I played
Lovely.
it.
Nice, nice. So have you've played all the archived puzzles?
And not all of them, but just
Okay,
this one and Ganesha one.
lovely. So you know the all the words here already now. So these are names of different sages. Anybody on YouTube, you want to take a guess? Maybe find a word here. If I did not know Sanskrit at all, but I know how to read. For example, we can do it in Gujarati. Shtha is not a name. Si. So Shtha Si or Sishtha seems like somewhere we're going somewhere. Sushishtha, maybe Shu Sishtha is a name. I'll try it out. Not a name. Here there is Va. I go Va Sishtha. It's a name. So you can use. It's not a memory-based game. So if you are already knowledgeable about these things, it is fun definitely. And with this, using logic and reasoning, you can solve this. And also, if these are new words for you, you can discover new topics and uh, learn new stuff. So, any next name that you see here? Let me default back to Devanagari. I see me, so maybe most of us know Kihi is here. So Valmikihi. Yes, somebody said Vyasaha. Where is Vyasaha? If we can, or you can go at it like that. Maybe you know Bharadwajaha, Bhruguhu, or Vishwamitraha. Vishwamitra is already finished. So if you already know, but some names, you can search based on that. Where is Vyasa? Where can I find? There is Vya and there is Saha.
Vishwamitra.
Yes. Ajanakaha. Ajanakaha doesn't make sense, but Janakaha makes sense. So it is.
Janakaha.
Yes. Ashta. This is the only stuff left now. Ashtabhru doesn't make sense. Ashtavakraha. Ashtavakraha is here. So Ashtavakra Gita you might already have heard of. Then Bhruguhu is right here. Agastyaha right here. Then there is Shaumaha. Maybe Shaumaha is the name of a sage. I can try it out. Not so. Shautamaha. No. Shaunangaha. No. Shaunakaha. Yes. So this is how you can fish for words. You can kind of, even if you don't know any of this, you can try reading it. If you don't even know Devanagari, you can do it in English. Then you see Shukaha. That's a name of a sage right there. Then Rishyashringaha, another one. Then once you know these,
Gautama.
you can the final one left is Gautamaha. Perfect. Now you might be curious as to explore on your own the stories of these sages. Who is this Rishyashringa? Who is this Gautama? Who is Shuka? Who is Vishwamitra? So these kind of explorations you can do on your own. But in this live streams, I will help you with doing that exploration together. Doing that exploration for today's puzzle. Let us learn what Lambodaraha means. Udara is stomach. Lamba is that which is large. Vinayaka, Ganesha, is known for his large pot belly, which signifies a lot of wisdom and many other things. And he is also an elephant faced lord. So, with that goes the Lamba Udara. He has the entire universe in his belly, they say. So, Lamba Udaraha, that all of us know. And Gajananaha comes from Gaja, which is an elephant, and Anana, which means a face. In Shiva Purana, there is this story of. You all know this story, right? Or do you want to hear it from me? All of you know. Some, Westerners here might not know this. Uh, Ganesha, who is the deity here, is the son of Shiva and Parvati. But not a biological son. Parvati made Ganesha through the turmeric that she had on her body. So she took that out and made an idol and poured life into it to make a small child. Why? Because her husband is Lord Shiva, and both Shiva and Parvati dwell in snowy mountains, the Himalayas. And once, when her husband Shiva was away, she wanted to go take a bath. And they were snowy mountains, the Himalayas are not the place where you have a large, retinue of people, dasis and sevakas. They live a life of ascetics. And she wanted to take a bath and wanted somebody to guard her, be out there to protect against, because her husband is away. So to protect her as she's taking a bath, she made a small idol of a child and poured life into it, and uh, gave that boy a responsibility of guarding her as she's taking a bath. Now, as she's taking that bath, her husband comes back, but this boy doesn't know that it is her husband, so he stops Shiva from entering into that cave where she's taking that bath. Now, Shiva kind of, tries to reason with the boy, logic with the boy, that it is my wife. I don't know who you are. You are a new, you know, pop out from in this place. Look at where we are. I'm actually her husband. Let me pass. And the boy is like, no, nothing doing. My mother said I have to protect this gate at all costs. You're not going in. Then Shiva gets furious with the boy and lops his head off. And listening to all that, hearing all that cacophony, Parvati comes out and sees that her own creation has now been dismembered, and now urges Shiva to fix his mistake that he has committed in his rage. So Shiva says, orders his Ganas to go in search of any head that is sleeping facing north. In tradition, they say you should never sleep facing with your head facing north, and this is one of the origins of why you should not do that, and it has a scientific basis to it. And they see that there is an elephant which is lying with its head towards the north, which is actually Gajasura. There is a whole story there. So I would highly encourage you to explore these stories in Shiva Purana. But that elephant, who is Gajasura, was sleeping facing north. So these Ganas take that head from that elephant and place it on Ganesha and give him a new head. Symbolically, of course, this denotes a large head is a head full of knowledge and a head full of wisdom. And Ganesha is also the first deity to worship before anybody embarks on a pursuit of knowledge. And he is also, for the same reason, depicted as having large ears. Of course, elephants have large ears, and that is Shurpa Karna. Karna are the ears, and Shurpa is a name for a winnow, a bamboo weaved basket that you use to separate rice from chaff. So channi, or chata in Telugu, channi in Hindi, that winnowing basket. So that Shurpa, which is that which picks stuff apart. It's also because it's large and extended. Shurpa also means large and extended winnow-like ears, which signify symbolically listening with intent and listening to everything with attention. So Shurpa Karnaha is another such name of his. Herambaha is because Ambaha, she is his mother. The one who protected his mother is Herambaha. Heramba also has multiple etymologies. The one who charges forth in battle is also Heramba. He Rane Rambati iti Herambaha, and Ambam Rakshati iti Herambaha. There are many such etymologies for it. Ekadantaha is an interesting one. So when sage Vyasa wanted to compile the entire Mahabharata in 1 lakh shlokas, 1 lakh verses, he wanted to find a scribe who is capable of writing the entire 1 lakh verses, and he could not find anybody more competent than Ganesha. So he goes to Ganesha and says, I will start reciting, please start writing. And this is the condition, that because you should never interrupt my flow. Ganesha says, oh, you think your flow will be interrupted, you better not interrupt my flow of writing it. And since they both get into an agreement and start writing, and the writing tool, of course, traditionally is a quill, a peacock's feather with ink dipped into it. And as Ganesha starts writing it, the speed with which Vyasa is reciting Mahabharata, this peacock quill gives up within no time. And to not stop his flow of writing, he throws that aside, breaks his tusk, and starts writing uh, continuously. Uh, so, because he broke off his own tusk to use as a pen, he's left with only one tusk, and he's known as Ekadantaha. Um, so, Vakratundaha is his trunk, because he has an elephant face now, is turned, twisted. So Vakra is that which is crooked, and Tunda is a trunk. This again, symbolically, you can derive many insights from this. It's one of an elephant's limbs. Elephant is known as a creature with 5 limbs, four legs, of course, and a trunk, which is also a hand in one sense. Um, so, not having a linear approach towards tasks, not having rigid straight hand, but a curved hand suggests creative, innovative approach, out of the box thinking towards any troubles that any tasks and troubles and whatever obstacles we face in life. And Ganesha is also seen as the destroyer of obstacles. He is the one who bestows us with creative problem solving, and the destroyer of obstacles, and he therefore is known as Vighna Nashanaha or Agha Nashanaha. Agha means, literally means sin. That which causes us trouble, that which causes us harm is Agha, and he is the one who destroys all sins and all troubles because of his innovative problem solving. That's because he has a uh, hand that is just not, that's not always just straight. It is curved and crooked and out of the box and creative. So all of that. And Uma Putraha, of course, we saw that story of how he is the son of Devi Uma. Why Uma is her name also has a story from Shiva Purana. And finally, Vinayakaha. Nayakaha is the one who is a leader. It comes from that root sound Niyate, Nayate, Nayana, eyes, also because they take us forward. So Nayaka, of whom, of V is Vishesha, it's a prefix which means special. He is the leader of all of Shiva's Ganas. After that story of him getting a replacement head on Shiva's orders, Shiva also makes him the leader of all of his Ganas. So he is the Nayaka of all the Shiva Ganas. So there are many such stories. You can find all these stories online through Shiva Purana. And this puzzle will therefore help you with different kinds of insights, different kinds of expanding your vocabulary, and different kinds of skills. It is 8:40 now. So we just finished Ganeshaya Namastubhyam, which was today's puzzle. If you want to, you can play it again. But if you refresh this page, you'll see this is gone. A new puzzle is going to come out real soon. When is it coming out? Oh, it's not here yet. Let me make it right now. It was supposed to happen. It's 8:41. Let's try again. Just give me 1 minute, guys. Teething issues. Okay. Right. If you refresh this page, let's try that again. We have a new puzzle. So wish you all once again a very happy International Day of Yoga. And should we do this also now? Let's not do it now. Let's keep it for next week. But just to give you a little bit of a gist. Okay. Let me add that hint. That hint is not visible right now. All right. Yeah. So you'll see this hint also. You can use it if you don't understand this hint. Otherwise, you can start playing. So bhavijñavatam tram. If I know, this is a fresh new puzzle. So I'm pretty sure nobody has seen it, apart from a few people who are in our team who have been working on it and testing it out. But otherwise, this is a fresh new puzzle. So anybody figured out a fresh word already in this? Where is our YouTube chat? There it is. We'll come to Vedic chanting soon. There is something that we're working on. Where did that go? We'll come to we'll come to generic questions, but Ghanayana, nope. Any guesses as to the first word here?
Bottom, Uday,
Yes.
Yoga Sutra.
Okay.
Yoga
Yoga Sutra.
Sutra.
Good guess. Where is Ga?
I think it is Yoga Sutrani.
Sutra. Okay, wonderful. Yoga
Sutrani.
Yoga
Sutrani.
Sutrani.
Yoga Sutrani.
Mm.
Okay, but
No, that
apparently
didn't
not.
work even.
You're on the right track though. Yoga Sutrani. What Yoga Sutrani? So there is something else. Some Tamla Ja
Is it Patanjala Yoga Sutrani?
Patanjali Yoga
Let's
Sutra.
see. Patanjala Yoga Sutrani.
Pat-
Well done. First word. Well done. So what could this be? Yoga Vijnanam and Patanjali Yoga Sutrani. So any guesses as to what the rest of the words are related to? Yoga Vijnanam, Patanjali Yoga Sutrani. Any guesses? What the theme is? On YouTube, anybody? Hatha Yoga, Samhita. No guesses? There's a lot going on in Zoom chat. Oh, lovely. Yes. Not Hatha Yoga specifically. Yes, Mahalakshmi ji, you found Gheranda Samhita. All right, let's stop. People are starting to find more and more words. But these are all, as you can see, let me just give you a fun final hint. These are all texts of yoga. If you click on this, you'll get that extra hint also. But otherwise, by yourself, you could figure it out. Somebody said Gheranda Samhita already. All right. I'll let you enjoy. You can stop this and play it again on your own. We'll come now to general questions and updates. But I hope you have fun playing this and finding words. And these are all texts of yoga, like we saw. So I want you to explore these texts, what these mean. We have a whole playlist exploring Patanjali Yoga Sutras, which are in Sanskrit called Patanjala Yoga Sutrani. So like Janaka, of Janaka becomes Janaki, of Patanjali becomes Patanjala. So that was the first word, and somebody also guessed another. I'll not reveal all of them. I hope you guys have fun finding these words on your own. Having said that, let's now come to general questions and updates. So, future projects and miscellaneous, you can find all of these projects that we have been working on here in projects.thesanskritchannel.org. Let me show you guys here. So you click on this link, projects.thesanskritchannel.org. You'll have Narayaniyam, you can explore Saundarya Lahari, Shiva Tandava Stotra, Bhagavad Gita. Of course, we have done thousands of other different topics, but these ones you can all actually see in text and view translations, and you will find the links to all of these videos here, all the 100 videos, and you can read these translations, and you can read these in multiple scripts again. You'll find these shlokas in Kannada, you can find this in Malayalam, but the translations we are still working on. So if you want to join us, an exciting couple of projects that we have already started, you already know Sanskrit, or you would know coding and want to help us, or you know how design and video editing or thumbnail making, any of this tasks that you want to help us with, or you want to join our team, these could be paid opportunities, or if you have limited time, you can volunteer, or if you want to make this into a job, we can also take you into our team as a paid opportunity. So as you see, there are lots and lots of tasks to be done. So in Tamil, if you want to translate this Saundarya Lahari shlokas and the translations from English to Tamil or Odia, and if you're good at it, do reach out to us at thesanskritchannel@gmail.com or message us on Instagram. And there are many other projects. One is, we recently had a poll on YouTube and Instagram where I wanted to check what topic you want us to cover on the Sanskrit channel next. And the top two contenders were Vedic Suktas and Shri Yantra and Shri Vidya as a topic. Both of them had like 33%, 35%, and 34%, both of them. So, and the other two had very little, like the rest of the 40% or 30% were shared between the other two options. So we will start that real soon. Gayatri Jayanti is coming up, but Vedic chants are something that need to be approached with a lot of care, not because these knowledge systems were being gate kept and being restricted to a certain class of society. That restrictions happened because these are very potent tools for sadhana that need to be approached with that amount of care and consideration and reverence. But how that can be approached, how they can be understood, how they need to be chanted, we will explore as a course real soon, both Shri Vidya and the Vedic corpus, what to approach in the Vedas, how to start from the Shanti mantras step by step, how to chant even Om Shanti Shanti Shantihi. There is a way to chant it, and how you can test it for yourself, especially because these are all oral traditions where you needed a guru to listen to you and give you corrections. How can this be approached online? And we have actually built tools. Maybe it's time I give you a quick preview. There is something called Swaradarshini, because Vedas are not just about Shabda, which is the sound that is uttered. There needs to be Vak Shuddhi and also Swara Shuddhi. So this tool will give you a visual representation of what you're chanting. If, for example, if I say Om, You see it's at A. Shan, again A. Te, G, which is Ni. So Ti has to be at Ni. You can't say Shanti. That last Ti is at Re or A sharp. So this tool we'll be using real soon to demonstrate how to chant Vedas, and this can also be used in live classes with students. When they are chanting, it will also detect that note. So we'll have such lessons where step by step, mantra by line, each of these, from starting from Shanti mantras, Purnamada, Purnamada, Purnamidam, Purnat, Purnamudachyate. So how to chant all those line by line, mantra by mantra, we'll look at. We'll start that soon, and also Sri Vidya. So how we'll explore that. So stay tuned for those updates. Any other questions on YouTube? No, there are many AI chatbots. We're not worried about them. The next two most important projects are Vedic mantras, but starting with the precautions that need to be followed, who can chant the Vedas, how one should chant the Vedas, when one can chant the Vedas and when one should not, all these kinds of questions, and how one can approach it step by step. There are also thousands of different traditions across the country, and there are 4-5 main styles also. There have been many specializations and styles that have emerged over time on how Vedic chanting can be done. So looking at all of them, and then we'll start with most probably we definitely will start with Shanti mantras first, and then the Mahavakyas. There are 4 of them, and then we'll start with these are just one-liners which set the context of why and what is the purpose of chanting Vedic chants. And once we learn those 4 Mahavakyas, we'll look at an overview of all of the Vedic corpus, what Vedas are made up of, and what the Suktas are, and then we'll eventually get to Purusha Suktam, Shri Suktam, which are very sought after, and of course Rudram, which people have been asking for many, many years. So this is what is planned. And Shri Yantra and Shri Vidya has been a topic that has fascinated many people through generations. And now that we have completed Saundarya Lahari and Lalita Sahasranamam, and both of those are two of the most watched playlists on our channel, we'll start a quick recap of Saundarya Lahari, Lalita Sahasranamam and Khadgamala Stotram. All 3 we have done, and go one step deeper into how one can take it up as sadhana and what the whole path of Shri Vidya entails. So these are some 2 projects that are coming up real soon. So stay tuned for those. Thank you so much, Meenakshi ji. I'm looking forward to the Vedic chanting sessions. Yes. We'll start it in a limited capacity, slowly, with a small group of people before we make that public. Again, I highly encourage you to check this out. Somebody had asked if this is an app. It can be. So if you click on this in your phones, you can see that you can install this as an app on your phone. Your menu might not look exactly the same. This is a backend portal. I'm logged in, so it looks like this. If I log out, it looks like this for to the public. You can switch themes, you can make it dark, or you can make it into a light theme, and you can install this as an app on to your desktop, and you don't need to use your browser anymore, and you can just pin it to your desktop. Let me show you. Where is it? So once I click on install, it becomes an app here. So even after I close it, I can just click on that one particular icon and the app opens up, the game opens up, and you can start playing it right here. And the same thing happens on your mobile devices also. you can click, where is that? You can click on install on your mobile device. There is, and it will, one second, let me open that. Because it's already installed, this is the install app option is gone, but you can click on this menu icon and install the app either to your iPhones. For iPhones, you can click, this will show as add to your home screen and you can play. Even Swaradarshini is available to be installed like that. You see, it's here. This, okay, it's this app right here is Swaradarshini. You click on this, it opens up as an app and you can start using it. swara.thesanskritchannel.org, but I don't want to launch it yet. We'll do a demo of how to use this app, what this sa, re, ga, ma, pa, da, ni, sa, why this whole thing looks like a clock, what this sa at G sharp, what all of this means. We'll do it step by step, but for now, I hope you enjoy Padavali. So definitely keep playing it, keep tagging us at the Sanskrit channel on Instagram or Twitter, and I will share those achievements and we can discuss the solutions of this second week's puzzle in next weekend's live stream. Any other questions on YouTube before we end the session? Shriram Sapreji is saying, I have learned Purusha Sukta and Rudra. I want to learn Shri Suktam. Wonderful. I hope you learnt it well. Meenakshi ji is saying your video on Sri Lalita Sahasranamam really helped me learn it. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much, Meenakshi ji. Thank you, everyone. Once again, wish you all an extremely auspicious Sadhana Pada, the second half of the year that's coming up. Tomorrow is International Day of Yoga too. So I hope all of us, that we have a fruitful Sadhana Pada, the second half of the year, Dakshinayanam. So with that, Punar Milamaha, Shubharatri, Namo Namaha. Oh, and if you want to join us on the Zoom call, you're welcome to. And all members, irrespective of which tier you are in, you will find the Zoom link and the password down in the description. So see you there.